Good. Good. Hello, test 1, 2. Good evening. Welcome to the Monica cricket match. No, wrong venue. Good evening. Welcome to our 2025 exhibition program and photo access. I'd just like to start by acknowledging that we are on the unceded lands of the Ngunnawal and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to extend a very warm welcome to any First Nations people who are joining us here this evening at Photo Access. For those of you whose first time it is here, welcome to Photo Access. For everyone else, welcome back. My name is Alex Robinson and I am the director. So 2025 is a huge milestone for our organisation as we are now receiving multi-year organisational funding from Creative Australia. Woo! The federal government's arts funding body. Wow. It took 40 years, but we got there. Thanks. What we do here at Photo Access would also not be possible without the ongoing organisational funding and support that we receive from Arts ACT as Arts Centre Investment Funding, and that covers about 50% of our operational costs, the rest of which we generate through the programs, workshops and other activities that we do here. I would also like to thank our sponsors. So we have a very fabulous wine sponsor, that's Labrador Estate. And yeah, so we've got Shiraz, Prosecco and Riesling this evening, and they're all made out on Lake George. And we did have a beer sponsor with Ben Spoke, but sadly that relationship is going to come to an end. So, unless anyone knows someone who owns Ben Spoke or Capital, anyway. So we're working on something else, but anyway, they're still supporting us, so thank you. They have supported us for many years, and they do support lots of the other arts organisations, so it is very appreciated what they do. So this evening we are opening our annual Emerging Artist Showcase, VIEW2025. The exhibition features new work by 5 artists working with photography in all its forms. Cailyn Forest, Hsieh, Fiona Lee, Aia Solis and Emma Winkler. This curated selection invites a sustained engagement with photography as a practice of sense-making, interrogating themes of place, belonging, environmental crisis, mortality and migration. There's also a catalogue for sale, which is only $25, which features an essay by Canberra-based artist Atia Roko, thank you, who recently graduated from the ANU School of Art and Design with first-class honours. Congratulations. And, nice segue, it is now my pleasure to introduce Professor Katrina Spoulos, Head of Photography and Media Arts at the ANU, who's going to say a few words and formally open the exhibition this evening. So thank you, Katrina.
Hi everyone. So wonderful to see so many wonderful familiar faces in the audience and some new faces here. If you are an artist in the exhibition, do you want to wave your hand in the air? So there's one here. There's a few low. Okay, fantastic. So now we visualize the people behind the images. I'm going to say a few very brief words to open the exhibition, which of course is the first exhibition at Photo Access, the year 2025, which, as Latia notes in the catalogue essay, is a quarter of the way into the 21st century. What a milestone. And as we come back into the world after our summer sojourns, I think I've been reflecting a bit about this coming year, what it means to be a quarter of the way into the 21st century, and what it means to be working with images at this particular moment. And of course, what we've seen in the last 25 years is the complete destabilization of the relationship between seeing and knowing, and is integral to thinking through vision, which, as we know from this show, VIEW 2025 is at the heart of what this show is about, bringing in perspectives from a new generation of artists. And I think if we just think through the last last few years, where we've seen the arrival of new AI image making, the intensification and platformization of social media, and even the many tweets and newspaper articles just in the past week trying to convince us that no, Elon Musk did not do a fascist salute at the inauguration celebrations. We're constantly now finding ourselves in a space where that relationship between seeing and knowing is being incredibly destabilized through the kind of mass circulation of images and through technologies which seem to produce, as Donna Haraway would call them, a view from nowhere. So we're shifting from a world of the 20th century where the relationship between the camera operator, the world and truth seem to be secured by the beautiful light falling on your chemistry, on your film, and now in a world where AI generated slop is floating around the internet, asking us to look at images of floods in Valencia and think that can't possibly have happened. That is completely insane, that image. It must be AI generated, even though it did in fact really happen. So I think we need to think, what does it mean to be an artist working in this moment, in this kind of destabilization of traditional ways of understanding photography and what it means to point a camera in the world, what a photograph is. And I think instead of a view from nowhere, a view that's disembodied, that might be thought through as, you know, an AI model that's harvested millions of images off the internet to create some kind of abstract truth, we're seeing incredibly embodied, subjective perspectives, trying to understand the relationship between stabilization and destabilization. And I think you'll all agree, when you look at the assembled work in there, the diversity and the variety of works and the perspectives are incredibly rich. But you as an audience member are not allowed to sit in that comfortable perspective of the viewer. And you'll see images stitched, scraped, hanging from the ceiling. You'll see images at different scales, animations, ways in which perspective is completely blurred, layering of images that push you back as a viewer, and a really interesting diversity of practices from around different parts of Australia. And so I think it's really fantastic, and I'd like to congratulate all of the artists here today for producing work that doesn't fall comfortably into, you know, the 20th century model of photography, but are returning to sites and places and ideas and really trying to grapple with them in a way that that insists not on a perspective or a view that is all-encompassing and the answers are given, but is fragmentary, contingent, and really grounded in experience and curiosity about image making. So just to encourage you all, if you have been enjoying the cockatoos serenading you out here, you've been enjoying the Australia-India match over there, as you decide to enter into the gallery space, I really urge you to really think about the ways in which the artists are working with orientation and disorientation. I love Adam Hsieh's work about moving to Hobart and really pointing the camera at Mount Wellington as a site through which they could orient themselves as a site of certainty, of a groundedness that is then collapsed by the social media encounters on Grindr with the local gay community, who are also pushing and orienting the artist as they try and make sense of this space. So this isn't like a heroic 19th century view of Hobart. It's playful, it's humorous, but also deadly serious in the way it's operating. Emma Winkler's work also has humour, absurdity, and a playfulness, pulling in references from the internet to family archives. Aia Solis's work, again, stitching, cutting, fragmentation, thinking through memory and identity, using material in interesting ways. Fiona Lee, a really urgent kind of response to alienation from home produced by the climate crisis. And Cailyn Forest, returning to the originary site of photography, the darkroom, that magical place, and insisting on a different kind of relationship with this site that has produced so many heroic men of photography, and insisting on inserting her own body playfully and curiously into and asserting herself as an author in that space. So with this in mind, I would like to all congratulate the artists and congratulate Photo Access on continually producing and hosting such fantastic questioning work, and congratulations on the Australia Council funding, and fantastic that that will also mean more resources going into our local arts community and the artists. So what a great way to start 2025. And do I get to declare the exhibition open now? Fantastic. I declare the exhibition open.
Thank you, Katrina. And yes, congratulations to all the artists. So also thank you to the staff and board here at Photo Access who worked tirelessly to bring you the exhibition and workshops throughout the year. We have the 2025 exhibition program printed out. It's in, yeah, it's just inside, so it's this thing. So, look at that. So please go and grab, there are 200 copies, so you can all have 10 each. That's very good. So that's all of our exhibition dates for the entire year, so please go and grab one of those. Upcoming events. So this Saturday, Adam will be giving an arts talk in the gallery and also a participatory walking tour. So please come on to that. That's this Saturday. It's 10:30 a.m. and it's free. So I think you can just register the details on the website. But that'll be really interesting. And our next event here will be Hyperspectral, which is on the evening of Saturday, the 1st of March at 7 p.m. So that's kind of our outdoor AV and also indoor festival, and that's a part of Inlight Festival, Inlight and Beyond this year, so that's just a one-night event, 7 p.m. on Saturday the 1st of March. And the following week we have another show. Oh god, that's going to be a hectic week. Curated by Carl Halliday and Maddie Sherborne, and that's Thursday the 6th of March. And that features work by Aaron Claringgold and Rebecca McCauley, Bella Capezio, who was a resident here 2 years ago, Matt Dunn, and Nicholas Mahadi. We are also running a glass plate photography demonstration in collaboration with the NLA. Ooh, yeah. So that is on, hang on, where's the date? That is on Wednesday, the 26th of March. So that's an evening thing at the National Library. We're going to do a dry glass plate demonstration. 26th of February, sorry, yes. 26th of February. Ooh, thanks, Alistair. So that's it. Please support our organisation. You can support us by donating money, purchasing some merchandise. We have some merchandise available there, and also enrolling in a course. So we have all the courses are on our website. That's it from me. Have a great night, and we'll see you all on the 1st of March. Thank you.